to my channel. You know it's your girl, Kaydee. And did you guys miss me? Because I missed you. What we doing today, we're sticking to the KFC aspect of everything. And I'm going to be making one of my favorite things from the menu at KFC in Jamaica, of course. So today we're going to be making homemade KFC hot wings. Well, we get it nice and juicy with the authentic Jamaican flavor. You know when you're biting on hot wings or any piece of chicken at Jamaica or KFC anyway, you taste that salty but spicy aspect to it. That's what we're gonna achieve today. So stay tuned for that. Also, we can't just leave the wings high and dry. So I'm gonna be making some biscuits. But before we go on, guys, I need you to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Comment and let me know whatever on off. If you don't feel nice, tell me. Just tell me something. Tell me something. Okay? So, you know what we got to do before we start. We can't live out this, you know what to do. So we're gonna have some wine today. See, fresh back. I come back fresh. So go ahead and pour some wine. And today I'm gonna be spicing up my wine with some pear. Cheers. Mwah. I'll see you in 5 seconds. So I'm back. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and brine our chicken. So first I'm gonna take 1 cup of milk, and then to that I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of salt. So I'm gonna take 1 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have any buttermilk, don't be scared, guys. You can always use regular milk and just add some vinegar in it. That's basically what they call buttermilk. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside. And now what I'm gonna do is I am going to take a scotch bonnet pepper. Look how nice. Look how it's nice. Wow, it's so pretty, right? I washed this already. I'm gonna bust it. You get me? Spicy. So I've cut it in 2. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to just rub it into the wings. So just like this, just rub it in. So we're gonna rub it in because we want the spiciness, and we don't want to add too much cayenne pepper. We want the real authentic spiciness of the scotch bonnet pepper. So like I was thinking the other day, and like when I use chicken here and all of them something there, I'm like, you know, I miss going to like Mega Mart or Shoppers Fair. I used to always go Mega Mart, like grocery shopping in Jamaica. I used to enjoy it so much. Like, especially when I was younger and I had to go with my mother. If anything I do, if I watch TV, if I play with my friends, anything I do, trust me, from my mother to share the grocery store, I'm gone. My out, because I love any type of shopping, but I love food. I'm gonna add the 1 cup of buttermilk and salt mixture. I want to cover it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the pepper, and I'm gonna just bust off the seed them, and I want it real spicy and nice. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to go ahead and cover this, and we're gonna let it sit for about 4 hours. It's time for us to get started on our biscuits. I'm kind of thirsty, so. So I'm gonna add some flour. I'm gonna add 3 cups of flour. I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons, of granulated sugar, white sugar. Take half a teaspoon of salt. And to add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Any brand you want, no matter. I'm gonna take half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. So it's white, easy to find, and it's not expensive. Add that. Our dry ingredients together. And I'm gonna set this aside, clean the area, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now that we have all our dry ingredients, what we're going to do now is we're gonna cut our butter into our dry ingredients. The key thing about biscuits to make them real nice, tender, and nice is cold butter. So we're going to use 3/4 cup of butter. 3/4 cups of butter is equal to 12 tablespoons. So 12 tablespoons, see? I don't like math, but so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the butter into the flour. If you don't have a pastry cutter, so this is a pastry cutter, you can always use a fork or a knife to cut the butter in it. So that's good enough now, guys. So you want little crumbles, you get me? So now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take my hands and I'm just gonna like squeeze the flour and the butter, just like that. Okay, you want a little grainy, you know. Just real quick. One cup of milk, whole milk. Just gonna pour it in there. And then I'm gonna take an egg. Remember guys, always crack your egg in a container first so you know if the egg is rotten or spoiled. So you don't have to just go over your mixture. And then we add the egg. Now I'm gonna just use my hands. So now we're gonna go ahead and take care of our dough. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean my surface and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and work our dough. So I'm gonna go ahead, my surface is clean. I'm going to sprinkle some flour. I normally try to just have a container of flour right here so that I don't have to be reaching or anything like that for additional flour. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out. So now I'm gonna sprinkle some more flour on top and we're gonna go ahead and knead our dough. We're gonna knead it for about 5 to 6 minutes. See it start to stick? Add more flour. As you can see, or as you should feel, the dough is cold. That's what you want. You also want it to be sticky, but not sticking to your hand. So you notice nothing not stick to my hand. So good consistency. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spread it out. So you see it's not sticking anymore to the surface. Spread it out to about 3/4 to an inch. So I'm gonna spread it out. Cause you want your biscuit them nice and fluffy. You get me? So you spread them out, spread it out. I'm gonna use this, but you can always use a pastry cutter if you want, or a cookie dough cutter, anything. So I'm just gonna take it and let's go like this. Remove it. And voila. Or I finished cutting my biscuits. So all I do, I just knead it a little bit more until I get the last one. I yielded about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 12, and I made some little ones also. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this in the oven at 450 for 10 to 15 minutes, or until you see the tops are golden brown. So guys, I took them out of the oven after 10 minutes. And look how nice and golden brown they are. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some additional butter on top and let that just melt. And they're ready to go. Ooh, look how lovely they are.
5 hours later.
Let's get started on our chicken. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make our breading, and I'm gonna take 2 cups of flour, two tablespoons of cornstarch, 1, 2, 2.5. Then I'm gonna take a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika. So for a kick to my breading, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of all-purpose seasoning, or you can use chicken seasoning. I'm using the island spice. You know, I'm gonna stay true to my roots, so everything Jamaican. I'm just gonna mix that together. So I have a Ziploc bag, my container here to put my chicken, and I also have my flour mixture right here. So now I add some of my flour mixture to my Ziploc. So I add my flour mixture to my Ziploc, and then I just take 1, and I can add 2. Close it, and then I just shake. And then I just put them so it's nice and breaded. Just gonna repeat this step. We can add a little bit of our mixture or brine to the flour mixture so that we can have clumps of crisp. Hey guys, so I finished breading my chicken, and I let them sit for about 8 minutes in the flour. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a scotch bonnet pepper to my oil. Just add a green one just for added flavor. And I'm just gonna let that simmer for about 2 minutes before I start to add my chicken. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start to add my chicken. So I'm not gonna add too much because I don't want them to start sticking together. So I add about 6 pieces. We want our flame to be around 350 degrees, so about medium to medium low flame. And we're gonna cook these babies for 8 minutes. 4 minutes on one side. They're actually in deep oil, so you're gonna really cook them for 8 minutes in total. 4 minutes on one side, so you can always cook them for 4 minutes, and then we're gonna flip them over. So this is my first batch that I'm gonna actually barbecue, because you know I've spicy barbecue and spicy. So I just have some homemade barbecue sauce, and I just take them from the pot and I just add them straight in. Oh my god, they look beautiful. But you're gonna see the second batch. It's gonna be awesome. Right, so now I'm gonna just pop my barbecues into the oven for 5 minutes on 450, and I'm gonna add the rest of my chicken. After I remove my chicken from the flame, guys, I put them on a rack like this to drain. Look how beautiful these are. Alright guys, so these have been cooking for 8 minutes. Let's take them out. Oh my god! They look so good. I'm not even gonna lie. They look like real hot wings in Jamaica. So guys, see? I'm gonna bring KFC out wings from Jamaica. Come a friend food. So they not to complain. So the wings that I'm not even gonna say nothing bad about the people them wings. I'm not even before a lawsuit. Okay guys, so we have finished making our hot wings. Fun fact about me guys, I love flats. So me will order 5 flats from KFC. I love this one. I love barbecue in general. So if it's barbecue zinger, I love barbecue zinger. I love barbecue wings. I love barbecue chicken. I love barbecue. And this is so good. It's just like back home. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try my biscuit. Look how nice and golden brown the biscuits are. Nice and golden brown. When you break them, you can see the layers of the flakiness. That's what cutting the butter into it does. I gotta tell you guys, you have to try this recipe. Tell me, comment in the comments below guys, what piece of the wing do you like best? Do you like flats or you like drums better? Let me know. And tell me if you like spicy or barbecue better. And let me know guys also if you want me to go ahead and share with you my recipe for my barbecue sauce. I have no problem doing that. So let me know if you guys want me to do that. And again guys, try this recipe. I'm imploring you guys to try this recipe. Also guys, add me on Instagram at DKAYDEE at the Kaydee, or on Snapchat or on Twitter. Add me on all socials guys. And also guys, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, remember to subscribe, share, and subscribe and like and share with everybody. So until next time guys, I'll see you then.